All right, so here we're gonna start off with just an RDL. You can use dumbbells or kettlebells here. Feet are gonna be about hip width apart. And as you're hinging, because we're trying to focus on targeting your glutes, if you notice, I am bending my legs at the bottom. So as I go down, my legs have a slight bend. And as I come up, I am using my glutes and my hips to help lift my body up. You will feel hamstring in this as well, but the goal is that you're really thinking about engaging your glutes. All right, next we're gonna have a deadlift. So here I have a barbell, but if you are at home, you're gonna be doing a dumbbell deadlift. Here you wanna make sure that when you are going down that you are getting a nice bend in the knee and recruiting the glute as much as possible. Now the deadlift is a full body movement, so you will feel this in like your shoulders, your back, your core, your quads, and your glutes. But this is nice because you already targeted glutes with your first movement, so you'll be able to engage that area more as you are deadlifting. Just make sure that you are challenging yourself with intensity. Don't be afraid of using weight. And if you want to take it a level up, you can put a nice soft band or a rubber band around your knees. Next movement is going to be a single leg RDL. So here, easiest thing to do is go ahead and hold the weight in the opposite hand of the leg being worked. And then from there, when you're doing this movement, if you notice here, my leg does have a bend as I'm going down. This is because when you bend your leg, you're going to have more stretch in the glute muscle. So just like with the first RDL, you want to have that bend there in order for you to engage your glutes as much as possible. Another thing that you can do here to make sure that you are activating the glute muscles, if they don't feel like they're working, is putting your hand on your glute and thinking about actually using just your glute to lift your body up. Now you're going to go ahead and switch to the other side and do the same thing. The biggest thing here is the mind-muscle connection. When you are trying to get your glutes, a lot of this comes down to thinking about using the glute muscles. So make sure you're driving through your heels as you're doing this movement, and make sure because you are doing a hinge movement that you are keeping your core strong and you're not opening your hips up. If you notice, as I go down, I create a straight line and my side hip doesn't open up to the ceiling. All right, next movement is going to be a hack squat. So if you are doing this at home, this is just going to be a dumbbell squat. What you're going to do is go for depth. And with a hack squat, this is the machine version. But if you notice, if you look at my feet are very out wide to the side. So same thing that you would do if you were performing this at home. You're not going to be having the legs super far apart. You want to be able to have them far enough to where you can go down comfortably, but far enough to also engage your glutes. The biggest thing here is to make sure that you are not allowing the knees to cave towards the middle of your body. You want to make sure you are opening the legs out wide and keeping them out wide as you are doing the full movement. And then when you come up, you want to be pushing through the heel, keeping the knees open and driving through your glutes in order to keep that activation there. Another thing too is not to go to full extension, even as you are doing these at home. You don't want to go to full extension of the knee. You want to just go barely up to the top, almost to the top, and then come all the way back down so that you can keep the tension on your glutes. Last pointer here, make sure you are driving through those heels.